Okay, good morning, everybody. Today is Tuesday, January 13th, 2026. We're at the beginning of the second week of trading for the new year. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the live trading room. Here are the charts, or the chart from yesterday. Had that nice swing high that happened early on. We didn't jump into anything at that point because our MACDs were getting very high around this point, but it pulled back a little bit, went up, got into finally a call trade, which turned out not to be good. I got out of that trade. I know Keith held on to that trade for a profit later on, but I did get back into it here and ended up holding it. Actually, I had to leave right after and put an alert in and set for a 60 cent out on it, and actually got it at 1204. And then I came back and I did take one more trade for plus 33. Market was generally going up except for the last hour when it did finally sell off a little bit. So that was yesterday's. Not a lot of trading opportunity in the afternoon other than the market was generally rising. So ended up with three trades for plus 27, and Q closed at 627.16 last night, and it's currently sitting at 628.29. Not quite a gap play this morning. You can see it's just shy of the high of yesterday. Could get there in the next few minutes, but it's not looking very promising. Let's let Harry in. And let's head over to, well, first off, we'll go forward into real time. Some reports definitely happened at 8:30 that so Kathleen in that Keith will talk about in just a minute. And let's head over to the option chain, shall we? I'm going to get rid of that. And we are trading today, which is the 13th, and probably be starting either at the 627 or 626 on the call side, and 629 or 630 on the put side. We'll see when we get this pre-market volume, which is pretty good. We got 1.744 million already traded in pre-market volume. So looking good there. And with that, I'm going to say good morning to my good friend, Mr. Keith Frampton. Good morning, Keith.
Morning, Tim. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, it ended up closing the other half of my call contracts just before or just after we got off yesterday, up 7 cents for that trade, and I did not trade anymore. I was away from my computer the rest of the day. This morning we had tons of announcements coming out. ADP employment change was a little bit higher than the last report. Consumer price numbers came out. Most of them were just on consensus, but the CPI excluding food and energy was actually down 0.1% more than they anticipated, and the year over year was again down 0.1%. Not huge, but that's what really I think changed the markets. So all the investors thinking, oh, good chance for then more rate cuts. We'll see. We'll see. Um, this morning we will have one of the Fed members speaking at 10. We will have new home sales numbers coming out at 10, as well as the economic optimism out at 10, and that'll be it there. We'll have a 30-year bond auction at 1 o'clock today. And the budget statement comes out at 2 o'clock this afternoon. So monthly budget statement. So that comes out this afternoon. I will be trading today's expiration along with Tim, and that's it for me.
All right, very good. Just in time, because here we go in five, four, three, two, one. There's the bell. And it looks like my charts are on time, at least for the
Wow, 2 days in a row.
2 days in a row, at least for the first minute, Keith.
Yep, yep.
Plenty of time for them to go off the rails. Okay.
I assume your platform was more stable yesterday on trading and no surprises.
No surprises. Yep. It was
Did they
nice
ever
and
figure out what's causing that?
They just had a glitch in the software,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
catch-all term.
yeah, yeah. Well, at least they stood up to their mistake.
Yeah, yeah, reluctantly at best, but they
Yeah.
did.
Have a good crowd in this morning, Tim.
Yeah, yeah. This is great, and want to welcome back our visitors. I'm glad you're here. Okay, we got price going up just a little bit. It's the first minute, way above 100,000, of course. So let's see. On the option chain, may start at the 626 on the call side and the 629 on the put side. But we'll reevaluate when we get near a trade. And, like we talked about yesterday, we generally don't get into a trade the first 5 minutes unless it's just a huge breakout. Let's see what's going on with our MACDs. 5 minute MACD is in the put bias position, as is the 1 minute MACD, both in agreement on the put side. Looks like price is going to stay in a small range here for a little bit, just in the beginning. Price pushing down here a little bit. Oh, on our broader indices, we have got the Dow is down 71, Nas is up 11, S&P's up 3. Not huge numbers, not all that far away from zero. So not a lot of help there on the broader indices yet. Price heading back up. Looks like we're just in early consolidation. So obviously we did not have a gap play this morning. Price in pre-market was actually declining before we started the session. Probably going to end up putting a pseudo demand zone on the bottom here. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and do that. There we go. Good volume so far. Everything's above 100,000. We got 3,370,000 traded on the underlying. So good volume so far. Dow is up, down 80, Nasdaq's up 34, S&P's up 6. We're breaking out a little bit here on the top side. Let's see what happens. I want to go over to the 627 on the call side and just watch it. All right, price is declining a bit now. Got a long bottom wick on this current candle. Pressure pushing up. At our 1 minute MACD, it's crossed over to the call bias side. Our 5 minute is or was heading up there. This call little breakout can't quite get the feet under it. Dow is now down 151. Price breaking out on the call side here a little bit. Still looking at that 627 on the call side. All right, stand by on the 627 on the call side. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and get into the 627. And I got filled at 251.
It passed me by.
No. And stand by to take profit. Let's go ahead and take some profit here. Out at 277, 251 to 277. We had good agreement on both our MACDs, which is why I got into that trade. Nice little breakout was happening. Price is still climbing a little bit.
I'm gonna try to get in the
Yeah,
628.
yeah. Stand by on the 628. I'm getting a pretty good reversal right now.
Yep, I'm gonna
So
wait.
we'll hold off on that.
Mine didn't get filled, so I canceled the order.
Okay. Dow is continuing to drop. It's now negative 171. Money must be flowing out of the Dow into the NASDAQ.
A quick drop.
Yeah. Wow. Back through VWAP.
I'm watching the 630 on the put side.
All righty. Sounds good. 630 on the put side, guys. Stand by.
Like to see it get below VWAP and stay there, though.
VWAP is our purple line, of course. Like we may be bouncing off of VWAP back up.
You put a supply zone in there.
Mm-hmm.
Both the 1 minute and the 5 minute MACD are trying to cross going down. but they haven't told the tick that yet.
Not yet. All right, it's a real supply zone. Got price just hovering near VWAP. Dow's down 209 now. Nas is up 43. S&P's gone negative.
And some supported VWAP, but you're still getting those wicks coming back down, or that are on the top side of the candles.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
indecision.
Mm-hmm.
Just a reminder, we do have reports coming out at 10, so there likely is going to be a pop at 10.
I was just going to ask you. Price just back in consolidation again. In this area here.
All right, I'm going to try to get in on this 630 on the put.
Okay, 630 on the put, stand by. Let's go ahead and get in.
Pass me by.
Yeah. Oh, it went ahead and put me in. It's trying to cancel it. What? We have failed to deliver your order. Cancel order. Not sure what that means, but it looks like I'm in at 280.
In at 295.
Come on down. Break through that demand zone, that pseudo demand zone. All right, I'm going to go ahead and take some profit here. There we go. Out at 327, 280 to 327.
Wow, you got a good feel on that.
I did get a good fill on that. Price reversing.
Bounce off VWAP. Come on down. Come on down. Hmm. Billy. Didn't quite get to my closeout order, so
Yeah.
had it just set too high. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and close it out though. And I'm out.
Okay.
Stinky, stinky, stinky.
Yeah.
It gets so frustrating when it gets fairly close to your closeout order and turns around and goes the other direction.
Yep. Price bouncing off of the supply zone. Four and a half minutes away from the pop at the top. Get my MACDs back in view here. Both
It's a
are still
shame.
in.
It's a shame that crazy Ivan didn't happen one candle earlier.
Yeah. Yeah. No kidding.
Yeah, well.
Cannot tell you how many times I've pulled out of a trade just to have it reverse back.
I'm going to wait until after the pop, see what happens.
Mhm. So Dow is now down 260. NAS is up 14. S&P is down 4. Got price rising above VWAP now, but staying in just a wider consolidation pattern. We got pop at the top coming up at 10. So price overall has been declining since that breakout to the top end at 941. We've been getting a decline. All right. We're about 40 seconds away from the pop at the top.
There's the pop.
Okay. Got a number of minutes before the pop below 100,000.
All the main indices are red right now.
Hmm. I'm gonna keep an eye on the 629 on the put side here. This should continue down, or if it really breaks out.
Same here.
Yikes. I'm going to go to the 628 on the put side. I'll watch this for a little bit longer. It's just a sudden pop or breakdown, usually gets a reversal. A lot of volume on that last minute, that 10:02 minute. Our MACDs are in agreement. And there's that reversal I was just talking about.
Looking at the 625 on the call.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and get in on
Agreed.
this. 274.
Price bouncing off of the pseudo demand zone. I got my 5 minute here. Dow is now down 326. NASDAQ's down 35. S&P's down 17. Got 9,662,000 traded on the underlying. Price continuing to slowly decline here. All right, I'm going over to the 628 on the put side. 628 strike put. And just keep an eye on this. All right, we've got a very thin agreement here. I'm going to move down well, no, if I can. My computer is running very slowly right now. There we go. I'm looking at the 628 on the put side. I'm going to go ahead and enter the 628. It's not filling. I'm going to cancel this. Oh, it filled. 270. We failed to deliver your order. Cancel order. They're having server issues.
I think in trying to draw that stuff in there a couple times, it's been slow trying to move something in myself. So
Uh-huh.
wonder if they're having some web issues there or something.
Yeah. Okay. 680 from 670. All right, I'm going to go ahead and take some profit here. There we go. There we go. Out at 314. 270 to 314. And I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Took a little longer than I thought. How we doing here?
Yeah, continue on down some.
So we got Dow down by 370, Nas down by 102, S&P down by 28. Got a just a continuing to decline market. I got three trades up 108 right now. We've got 11,786,000 traded on the underlying. I've had some minutes below 100,000, mostly above 100. Yeah, it's a mixed bag this morning. A little bit of a reversal trying to set up here. Y'all can probably continue to take put trades on this push down. Doesn't seem to be an end to it, at least not yet.
Hey Tim, I gotta head to the dentist. I gotta get a crown, so
Oh, that's right.
yeah, I
All
gotta
right.
head out a little bit early, but I'll be back in the morning.
All right, my friend. Good
All right,
luck.
all right, thanks.
All right. Bye bye. Price doing a crazy Ivan there. Price may have found a bottom here. We're 1 hour in. We got 12,393,000 traded on the underlying. Dow is down 339, Nas down 104, S&P down 26. We've got three trades plus 108. Our 1 minute MACD is crossed back over to the call bias side, so they're now out of agreement. Going into consolidation right now. Price beginning to rise. A 5 minute MACD is beginning to converge. Price continuing to climb here, climb out of this hole. Oh, Crazy Ivan on price. Price reversing pretty hard now, coming back down. Got a new demand zone here. Put that in. Price now just bouncing up and down off the new demand zone. Price back on track to decline. Guys, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Let's see, we're still hanging out near the demand zone. Got the Dow down by 258, NASDAQ down by 82, S&P down by 19. Just going through some wider consolidation right now before it breaks out again. One minute MACD is crossed back over to the put bias side. 5 minute MACD is never actually, well, it converged a little bit toward a cross, but never got anywhere near it. Price back into consolidation above the demand zone, or trying to push past the demand zone. Did for a little bit. There it goes. One minute MACD is bouncing, is recrossed over to the call side. I'm going to go over to the call side to the 624 on the call side. I'm going to try to get into this. It passed me by. That'd have been a nice trade. This keeps going, which it is. I hope some of you got into it. I'd probably go ahead and take profit at this point before this crashes back down. Five-minute MACD has crossed finally over to the call side. Price reversing now. Okay, guys, that's going to be it. We're up past 11. We're going to go ahead and wrap it up for this morning. So, good morning. Three trades up 108. Thank you guys for supporting the room and being here. I really appreciate it. And we will see you all tomorrow. Hope you have a great afternoon. Be blessed and talk to you tomorrow. Bye bye.